Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider is an American heavy bomber under development for the United States Air Force. As part of the Long-Range Strike Bomber program, it is to be an advanced, very long-range, large, heavy payload stealth intercontinental strategic bomber for the U.S. Air Force, able to deliver conventional and thermonuclear weapons. The new bomber will be a long-range, air-refuelable, highly survivable aircraft with significant nuclear and conventional standoff and direct attack weapons payload. The aircraft will provide operational flexibility across a wide range of military operations. The B-21 Raider will be capable of penetrating the toughest defenses to deliver precision strikes anywhere in the world. It will be able to destroy any target, anywhere. B-21 was conceived to overcome all the deficiencies of the current heavy bomber fleet, which consists of aging Cold War aircraft. In particular, it will have the range, payload, strike features and survivability to address every category of potential target, including deeply buried or time-sensitive mobile targets inside China. The basic logic of the design is that if the B-21 is to be an effective deterrent to all forms of aggression, then it must be able to hold at risk every asset valued by any adversary, no matter how well concealed or hardened such assets may be. It will carry a diverse array of munitions, including nuclear weapons. It will be wired from day one to carry the B-61 variable yield nuclear gravity bomb and the long-range standoff nuclear cruise missile. However, it will debut as a conventional bomber capable of employing a diverse collection of smart weapons such as Boeing's GPS-guided Joint Direct Attack munition, which glides long distances to its targets. The B-21 will be designed from the start with an open systems architecture. It is only one part of a family of strike systems. The Air Force conceived Raider as one piece in an overarching architecture of systems designed to support long-range strike missions. That family of systems, as the Air Force calls it, includes airframes, munitions, reconnaissance systems, electronic warfare platforms, and resilient communications channels. B-21 will have the functionality to tap into any feature of this architecture that is useful in accomplishing its strike missions. It will be able to act autonomously, despite its links to various off-board systems. B-21 will have the ability to shut down all external communications and carry out strike missions autonomously. That requirement is dictated by the danger that communications in wartime might help reveal a bomber's location or destination, and also by the need to operate in a nuclear environment where nearby detonations might degrade communications. Raider can leverage off-board capabilities. It has sufficient on-board reconnaissance, targeting and self-defense features to accomplish missions even in the most hostile environments. Northrop Grumman has received funding for a coatings facility in Palmdale that will play a role in adding low observable features to the bomber. Low observability, or stealth, will make B-21 nearly invisible to the radars of enemy defenders at relevant wavelengths. It will be easier to maintain than earlier stealth aircraft. Low observable technology revolutionized air warfare, but at its inception the challenge of keeping aircraft stealthy during their service lives was a major problem. Aircraft often needed to be kept grounded for long stretches to assure that once they were airborne, items like seams between parts would not reflect radar energy. Northrop's B-2 bomber has provided a test bed for developing methods of maintaining low observability more affordably. The Air Force made maintainability a requirement for the Raider program. saying that it wanted a plane as easy to sustain as Boeing's F-15 fighter. Once the bomber becomes operational, its maintainability will translate into high rates of readiness. By the time the B-21 Raider debuts in the second half of the next decade, there will be no doubt about its centrality to national strategy. Some observers think the entire bomber force may eventually be replaced by B-21, with a total buy of up to 200 airframes. But first the plane has to prove itself.